Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food.
Namaskar. Om Bhadram no api vataya manaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With this Shanti mantra, today we begin this special program wherein we are participating in the celebration of the 86th birthday of Sathya Sai Baba.
Kumara Navanite Chora Brundavanam Sanchara Bhaktodhara Balagopala Bhaktodhara Balagopala Giridhara Gopala He Giridhara Gopala He Giridhara Gopala He Giridhara Gopala.
Sathya Sai Baba influenced millions of people across the globe, and that influence continues even after he has left his mortal frame. There have been many stories. There are people who are still apprehensive of the kind of impact which has been there and which still is there. And there are people who are full of love and they experience the presence of Sathya Sai Baba each and every day, at every step in their lives. Today we are actually marking his birthday, so we are more towards the positive celebration of the contribution of his presence.
Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayan Hanuman Ranjana Bhava Bhaya Bhanjana Asura Nikandan Narayan Hanuman Ranjana Bhava Bhaya Bhanjana Asura Nikandana Narayan Hanuman Ranjana Bhava Bhaya Bhanjana Asura Nikandana Narayan Hanuman Ranjana Bhava Bhaya Bhanjana Asura Nikandana Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayana Bhaj Narayan Narayan जब जब पीड़ा पड़े भक्त पर बार बार अवतार किया जब जब पीड़ा पड़े भक्त पर बार बार अवतार किया
I wish to greet your viewers on this very auspicious day and offering my most loving pranams at the lotus feet of my beloved Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Thank you for this opportunity.
And talk to us about the significance of 86th birthday, and this is a little different because till now, till the last birthday, he was here in his physical form. So, what is it that you feel is distinct and different this time?
Well, actually, if you look at it, everything is different and everything is still the same. It is different in the sense, initially we all went through this sense of loss, which we still experience, the loss of the physical frame of our beloved Swami, as we lovingly refer to him. It was very difficult initially. But then this is also an opportunity for us to practice what he has been teaching us. He has always told us that, the form will perish one day, but the message, the teachings will remain forever. So this birthday, was unique in the sense that it was the first time we observed the birthday without the physical form of Sathya Sai, but it was an opportunity for us to reflect on his message and his teachings. So whatever we did in the past few days observing this birthday was more a reflection on his teachings, on his message, and how we can put it into practice in our daily lives.
And Baba said that nothing is more powerful in this world than love. And the manifestation of love for Baba as well as for humanity collectively has been seen in various events and activities organized by your center as well as other centers. Tell us a little bit about the whole day celebration for his birthday, which were organized last Sunday, starting from 8:30 a.m. till 6-7 p.m. probably.
That is correct. So basically our programs generally reflect the kind of festivities that happen in Prashanti Nilayam, where Bhagwan Baba, his divine abode is. So it has a spiritual component to the program, which is essentially the first half of the day, which the day started with Omkar and Suprabhatam, and then worshipping the divine lotus feet by chanting the Paduka Shtotram, and then chanting the 1008 names of Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, which basically describes the attributes of God and the attributes of our beloved Lord. So and it concluded with soulful Sai bhajans. That's the first half of the day. The second half of the day generally is programs put up by children and young adults. As you know, every Sai center in the world has a Sai spiritual education program, or Bal Vikas as it is called in India, where children learn basic human values as propagated by Swami.
My life is my message, expansion is my life. My life is my message. No religion for love, no season for love. No birth, no death, no birth, no death. Love is my form, truth is my faith, bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my faith, love is my form, truth is my faith, bliss is my food. మై ఫామ్ అంటున్నారు, కాదు నా ఫామ్. ఎవరు పాడతారో వాళ్ళకి ఆ ఫామ్. మై ఫామ్ రిఫర్స్ టు ఎనీవన్ హూ సింగ్స్ దట్ వే.
This year, one of the play was based on Ram Leela, and it's interesting to see in English. First of all these kids learn these different roles from the period of Lord Ram and then perform here on the stage in New York. Why was this particular theme chosen? Any reason?
Basically, there is a book that has been authored by Professor G. Venkatraman, the former Vice Chancellor of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, on Valmiki Ramayana. But what is unique about this book is it doesn't really talk much about the mythological aspect of Ramayana. It basically compares the scenarios that happened during the Ramayana and how those same situations confront us even today. So basically this play is based on this book, and it basically takes certain episodes from the Ramayana and tells us that those same situations confront us in our daily lives even today, how we can apply those teachings in the present context. That is what this whole play was all about.
A lovely bride, a grand triumph, and splendid renown are the prize. But Brahma, it seems, has not yet created the man who can budge this bow, leave alone string it. Is there no hero strong enough to string this bow? Is my daughter to remain unmarried?
Ha ha ha! Fear not, Janaka. There may not be a man strong enough to do this, but Lankeshwara is here. I, who have lifted up the entire Kailasha mountain, will certainly lift and string this bow. Sita will not have to remain a maiden for long. Parameshwara, you are testing me once again? So be it. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Janaka, these two princes with me are the sons of Dasharatha. They are young, but both mighty warriors. They have learned all the astras and shastras from me. Rama here will string this bow and claim the hand of Sita. Go ahead, Rama, string that bow and relieve Janaka of his anguish.
As you command, Maharshi.
शांति सुख निदान दिव्य राम नाम निराधार को आधार एक राम नाम निराधार को आधार एक राम नाम गोप्य परम दिव्य मंत्र राम नाम परम गोप्य परम दिव्य मंत्र राम नाम परम गोप्य परम दिव्य मंत्र राम नाम परम गोप्य परम दिव्य मंत्र राम नाम संत जनर सदा बसत एक राम नाम माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही 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 राम नाम सर्व जनर जीवन धन एक राम नाम ಭಕ್ತ ಜನರ ಜೀವನ ಧನ ಏಕ ರಾಮ ನಾಮ. ರಾಮ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ. ರಾಮ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ. ರಾಮ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ. ರಾಮ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ. ರಾಮ 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 ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ.
We all knew that we were celebrating the birthday of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and the physical form does not exist. So the thought was always there as to, certain things like the cutting of the ceremonious birthday cake and things like that, which we do every year, if it would be appropriate to do it this year. But then, great beings or avatars, do not have a birth and do not have a death. So basically, Swami has time and again said that the day divinity blossoms in your heart, that day is the real birthday. That is my birthday, the day divinity blossoms in your heart. But Swami has clearly said that when divinity blossoms in your heart, that is my true birthday. So we are always trying to constantly practice his teachings, and hopefully we will reach a stage one day where we can really celebrate the birthday of our dear Lord the way he wants us to.
Talking about thinking of him, remembering him, it helps if you have been in his presence sometimes, and many people who experienced interaction with him, it leaves a sort of indelible imprint on their mind, their consciousness.
Kalyana Krishna, Kamaniya Krishna, Kalinga Madana Shri Krishna. In the Purnachandra hall, as I was singing, Bhagavan opens the navy blue curtain with his orange robe, and he has a big throne in the copper sulphate, big throne you would have seen in all birthday and Guru Purnima. He goes directly not to the couch which he has, the silver couch. He just comes down, and I'm sitting and singing here, and he just comes off this way, and then sits next to me here like this, and starts listening. when he has a throne. That was like, I was amazed. I was absolutely amazed by the sense of divinity. That love is cannot be digested. It is so much of a feeling that he comes down and sits face to face and starts enjoying. You know, all I've seen those beautiful sight where Swami closes his eyes and does like that, and then when he goes on oscillation mode, it's so beautiful. And that was what he's doing. And then I sang Pitambar Dhari Murari. The whole bhajan he sat down, and at the end he came and said, when I finished the bhajan, Chala Baba, so beautiful.
These students have had a completely different relationship with Swami. Swami has time and again said that students are my property. Basically, students will take forward my mission. And Swami always had a very special corner, a very special love for his students. So these students have had a lot of interactions, they have learned a lot of lessons, and they put those lessons into practice. So basically these students came on that day to share the life lessons that they learned in his divine presence.
Bhaj Narayan, Narayan, Bhaj Narayan, 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 Bhaj Narayan, Narayan, Bhaj Narayan.
So these students were very fortunate to participate in many music programs. They've organized many music programs in Swami's divine presence. They participated in dramas. And so they were basically narrating their experiences of putting together these programs and how Swami expects perfection in everything that we do. There has to be feeling, the love of doing a task. At the same time, it has to be perfect. That is what Swami expects. So they were sharing those anecdotes that they were blessed to be in Swami's divine presence. And they concluded their presentation with a very soulful musical offering. And we all felt like we were in Prashanti Nilayam when they started singing.
On this 86th birthday of Sathya Sai Baba, personally as well as collectively, has there been any reflection in formulating some sort of a resolve to follow his path in a certain way?
From my point of view, the resolve is only that every day life should be led with a purpose, and it should be led in a manner that was better than the previous day.